we
Anthony's done it, I
boxing? We
understand
boxing?
it. Yeah.
We boxing.
Yeah, we're doing a little bit of Turbo teaches typing, you know. It's
Tell me about Stiv outside the great fit.
yeah. So Stiv. So you missed
Big Battle of BC.
Yeah, big battle of BC5. Did have a stronger fit with the sweater with the ASS. Not ASS, but ASS. It's
That is
Adam
not
Smash
the same
series.
thing?
Adam
Okay.
Smash series.
Okay,
Adam,
great.
Oregon.
Oregon, yeah.
One of the greatest tournament, if not the greatest tournament trailer for a local.
Yeah, just an insane, like, oh, that's where the top players are. And it pans over, and it's like the cult chanting in a circle. And they, like, see him, and they, like, close the door.
It's so good. So good. Yeah, they did a whole trailer for their, for the Oregon weekly, monthly? Is it a weekly?
I think it was some like tournament of scale that did not deserve a trailer that good. But damn if they didn't do it.
But Stiv did beat, I think it was None at Battle of BC,
Ooh,
so that was pretty
okay.
good. And
good
yeah,
win.
Stiv just definitely a really, really solid Fox player. But I think, this has to be one of the matchups that Kalindi works on like the most. Really, I mean, KJH probably knows more about Fox and Falco than I'll say anyone.
Yeah.
Really?
In terms of raw knowledge, have you, no
no
I
fight
don't
for
think
me.
anyone's labbed more than this guy for these characters.
I do feel like that's true only because I'll see Kalindi posting on Twitter about the matchup, and then
it's so specific.
people start doing it too.
Right,
Yeah.
Nah,
right.
you're right.
It's practical too. Is the cool part.
He's influenced the matchup directly, just by Twitter
Fair,
posting.
yeah, that's good.
There are a million things that like modern Foxes and Falcos do today that he was preaching back in like 2017.
Yeah.
Does he ever regret it?
He does. He regrets. It's funny. He regrets, maybe jokingly, but because he was a Fox solo main for a very long time and posted a bunch of, and he was like one of the best to do it against Falco.
Right.
Posted a lot of Fox versus Falco tech, and I think he retweeted one of his old tweets of like how to get out of Falco combos on FD recently, and he was like, "Fuck."
Why did I do this to
Because
myself?
now, well, literally, right? I
Yeah.
mean, he's playing the Falco side now, so it's like, shit. I showed all the Foxes how to do it.
Damn.
So Stiv's kind of going off.
So Stiv's path to get here beat Null and beat STJ.
Wow.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
already a very strong resume for the tournament showing.
Bit of a Falcon Slayer.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stiv cracked against Falcon, huh?
Against Falcon?
Falcon, well, beat SJ.
SDJ.
SDJ, sorry,
The,
okay.
the enunciation's important.
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
why I just called him Duncan more often than not.
Got
but
it,
yeah.
got it. Well, also beat None at Battle BC, though, so we
know.
got a good
Yeah,
matchup
it's
for him.
definitely a big Falcon Slayer.
Listen, Falcons, it might be time to let go of Dare against Fox. When they shield, you just gotta let it go. Not happening.
Oof. Oh, this could be... So this is what this looks like.
Yeah. And then
I didn't see Kem do this one time.
Yeah. No up smashes here.
that's the trickiest. I think. Do you agree? That's the trickiest part of the chain grab right there. Like the
Right
slight
around
DI,
60, yeah.
40 to like 50-ish. Or are you gonna say 62?
Yeah, like 50-ish. Let's just say
50-ish,
50-ish.
right? It's like slight DI behind. I think
Yeah.
that one's kind of tricky.
That's the percent where if they full DI, you can keep regrabbing, but if they don't, you frequently have to like up tilt or like wave dash up tilt or do an aerial.
Oh, okay. Good covered.
Yeah, also tricky for up the rest on puffs, like behind.
Makes
Sometimes
sense.
it's harder to jump up.
We can come together on this
Yeah.
one.
I'll shake hands.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
just
like
shake
talking.
hands.
Yeah, I like talking to Ludwig about Puff. Ludwig knows a lot about Puff.
Really?
I'll be the
That's
first.
the only
yeah.
character I know.
You know him pretty well, though.
Yeah, because I used to read this guy, Michael. He write little blogs about
Wait, actually?
Jigglypuff. Yeah.
Michael 41 billion?
Wait, was it Michael? No, I
Are
think
you
it was a
thinking
different
about
Michael.
Alex?
Is it Alex? Alex Puff
Puff
Stuff. Yeah.
Oh, I remember. Yeah.
Got the
Back
name
in the
wrong.
day, yeah.
I would read it and then pretend I was learning.
So I feel
Just
like there's a
absorbing
way.
facts into my brain.
I feel like there's a way that like Falcos, like Fox players play Falco when they switch. Is it? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I do know what you're talking about. Yeah. It actually, I think it kind of goes like fiction.
Yes.
Also,
yeah,
right?
they play like a certain way.
You're talking
funny-
about how Kalindi in fiction would play differently?
Yeah, they play like there's a certain way that they play Falco that's like, I don't know, it's very different.
Because they have a deeper understanding of Fox, or their Falcos are different? Like specifically in this matchup or in general?
I feel like they're more abusive of like lasers, like way more abusive of like just like slower, controlled play. At least that's how it feels to me.
You know what I
love
think it
shooting the
is?
gun.
You know what I think it is? Because as a Fox player, you're used to having this incredible dash and like really good horizontal control with your movement. And so you play Falco and you're like, well, I missed that. I want that. What's my tool to do that? It's laser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had a brief Fox stint, and when I play against Puffs, I would play the Fox differently, but it's because I would do what annoyed me when I was Puff.
As a Puff, right.
I was
And that's the Bobby Scar philosophy.
Yeah.
So much of Melee is born out of spite.
It actually really is.
Yeah, that's been a constant tenet of mine. It's just like the way people play after they switch a character. Like I played Luigi for like 5 years.
Right.
And now I play Falcon, and my knees are just so hateful, dude. Like I low knee with just so much just like old ancient hate in my heart.
People in life always say, like, how do I get motivation? Become spiteful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hate something.
Just like have a little bit there.
Yeah.
You know?
You'll become one of the best Melee players to do it.
Oh, insanely low drill. But
You just grab the ledge, but you know, I get it.
Whoa!
That was
unnecessary.
hopeful.
Unexpected.
Up air just doesn't. Yeah.
Maybe like 10, 20 more %.
I can name many moves that would have killed, but up air wasn't one of them.
Oh,
Okay.
all right, bet.
See, that's what you get when you try to like stun a little bit. I don't know if y'all were watching the SDJ set, but like,
Thank you.
Stiv was like taunting after every stock after
Wow,
losing game 2.
really?
Yeah, just like teabagging, like just really trying to play the mental game a little bit. And I feel like when that extends to your combo game, when you try to stun a little bit too hard,
Yeah.
right? That's when it starts getting a little dangerous because you get reversal like that. But the pace hasn't seemed to affect it much, so maybe they're used to it.
I'm not really like into the whole taunt meta or whatever.
Yeah.
But I will say that I think it's kind of, you know, Puffs for the longest time, I feel like had the mental edge against Spacey, right? It felt like, you know, H-Box would get in his opponent's heads and the Foxes would choke or whatever.
Well, it's
they
a horror
crumble.
movie matchup, right?
Horror
Like,
movie matchup, but you get jump scared.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny when it happens the other way, to me.
It's not funny to me.
I apologize.
This would be an upset.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been all upsets on Stiv's part since beating Null. Like,
True, yeah. Honestly, no great at the Fox Tower, too. So that's a big win.
Yeah.
That's like Gio's matchup.
Oh. Got the jump.
That's a bear.
Should be an easy glitch grab cleanup.
Yep.
Okay.
Man, a lot of Fox Falco on stream.
It's a great matchup.
It's a great matchup. It's so, wow, look at that DI.
right?
That's a
Teleport out of
box DI for sure.
Oh, yeah, could be.
Not to, you know, ascribe any work ethic issues here, but yeah, box DI. Box DI is
Call a spade a
impressive.
spade. We don't got to pretend it's something it's not.
Exactly.
But worse than
Got
frame
box
1
DI.
DI. Worse than frame 1 DI. You can't do the, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. I'm
Yeah,
not,
because
I'm not tapped in.
Frame 1's got the 1.0.
Frame 1, you can do the triple. Box DI, I think you can only get up to 2.
Okay.
So
So there's a lockout?
there's a lockout.
All right.
There's
I'm
a
glad you know
lockout.
this. I talked about the box once on stream. I made like an offhand comment. I was like, man, I don't. It's
They
confusing
issue up
to
for
me.
it, didn't they?
I got lit up. I was
Yeah.
like, did you? I'm reacting to the button. What are you doing here? You play Melee. Like,
Yeah.
I just make just a little.
Yeah.
The people who play the box know the box so much better than everybody.
It's actually,
know
it's
so
actually not
much
cheating.
better.
If you
Yeah.
if you were a little more tapped in, you would know why it's not. All my wins are legit.
I have to become a box player to get the credit
Yo.
to trash box players if I want to.
Yeah.
I can't believe the Phantasm clanked out with that Nair.
I've thought about learning it for that reason. I do have
If I was
one.
starting now,
That's a
I'd play
spite
box.
reason. That's
Just
a spite reason.
to
That's fair.
understand and just to make them shut up.
Yeah, you're onto something with the whole spite thing.
This is why
I'm
you learned
telling you,
Ultimate. You
boys.
learned Ultimate out of spite.
It's Columbia
I
up
did.
2-0,
I
down
did.
2-0. You'll never know by
These
looking at
fucking
his face.
duck hunt players is what it is. Am I allowed to cuss on your stream?
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Shoot!
Dang.
Darn.
Darn!
I do love a good... Dude, you know who I think has the funniest swear word usage is Wizrobe.
He always
Wizrobe,
says
so-
fudging.
Wizrobe does cuss.
Yeah,
he says fuck
Yeah.
Well,
frequently, but he
whoa,
doesn't
whoa.
say shit.
Wizrobe
Really?
has young fans.
He says the F word, but he only says crap. It's the weirdest spread. I'm like, why is that?
he does say
I mean,
crap.
Well,
maybe
when he
he
says crap.
Not a fan of synonyms, that guy, you know?
Maybe that's what it
crap
is.
is optimal to him. Right?
Fair, yeah. I'll never question Wizrobe's ways. I think Wizrobe, like, whatever Wizrobe's doing for himself, like, it's working, don't change it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I swear too
He
much.
does say fudging a lot, though.
I swear too much. I swear like a sailor. I'm trying to...
Want
cut
to do a
back
no
little
swear
bit.
month?
No swear.
Yeah, I'm down.
Fuck that.
We'll hold each other to it.
We got to hold each other accountable.
No
I
swear.
feel like I just lose out one random
Is there a little
day.
audio delay? Oh, there we go. Fixed. Yeah, production's so much faster than me.
They're on a box, though. That's not impressive.
A soundboard's a box. Anything's a box, boys.
It's not impressive. There's no skill.
You know who's the
It does it
biggest
for you. It's like a modern control.
You know who's the biggest box defender on the whole planet Earth? Is Bobby Scar.
Oh, because he switched.
I can see
He's
it.
fully switched, has not touched it.
Because I got old hands, Phil. Phil, I got old hands. I got old man hands, Phil. I got to.
I play a hitbox on, for Street Fighter.
I mean, it's
So does Daigo.
That's what, yeah.
That's why I do
You
too.
know what I knew was real, man? When they had that show match, the Kimono Michi, and it was Tokido versus Kawano. And Tokido pulled up to the setup with the hitbox. And I was like, man, that's how you got to do it.
They just know.
One time I saw Bonchan complaining about pad players. He was like, "You can't read the dash because they don't analog, so you can't read it. You can't check it." I was like, "Oh, okay. Let him know, Bonchan."
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. BB&D combo.
That is I love a good, you think I'm going to up tilt you? You know who's the best in the world at that, by the way? It used to piss me off. Freaking Catnip, man.
Oh, Catnip.
You ever play Catnip, man?
Catnip. That's a good shout out.
Dude, Catnip up tilted me at the Foundry one time and then did 3 up tilts and then forward smash me. I was like, all right. And then I was like, okay, cool. When he up tilts me, he does 3 and then forward smash. Next time, he up tilted me 2 times. I'm like, cool, he's going to do one more up tilt, forward smash me. I did it one more time. He forward smashed me. I died at 40. I was like, man,
this
come
man
on,
had
man.
layers, bro.
Catnip's the homie, though.
Catnip's the homie.
I don't know Catnip. This is like one of those commentary moments.
Catnip is the homie.
That's that melee commentary moment. It's like a name that sounds made up.
Do you remember DP? The Falco moved to MDVA for a while.
Had a lot of range
Yes.
compilations against
Had a lot of
Nintendo.
against specifically Nintendo.
Nintendo.
Yeah. That's my boy, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Cat.
Rage compilations. I got there.
Yeah, that's the brother.
Anyway, Cat and DP's brother. They both play Falco.
They both play Falco.
Yeah.
Shouts to them. They're cool.
Not a rager?
Nah,
They're both cool.
Not
They're both
like,
cool.
not like. I feel like Cat and Rage less.
Yeah.
I feel like the way that old school wobbling used to happen.
Shout out to old school.
Oh, man.
It,
Yeah.
You would just play someone, you'd beat them in neutral 30 times, and you get grabbed once and die, and it's just like, I have to
The
shake
rage
your
is
hand after
justified.
this.
Listen,
I have to
was
shake
so
your hand after this.
Everybody broke to
Do
wobbling
you
once,
feel
bro.
that way too, Ludwig, as a Puff player? Because I feel like, the map, Puff Ices is just a fundamentally different situation
Yeah.
than Fox Ice. Fox Ices, it's like whatever, right? I'm pushing all these buttons, and then, whoop, I got grabbed. I out APM'd you.
Oh my God.
That's a force
Puff
match,
Ice is a
yo.
little more cerebral.
It's miserable.
Kalindi's
I'm a
letting
hateful
it
man.
rip today.
Wow.
Yo, shout out. Okay, I'm not gonna say the top player's name, but I remember one time they were like, "I swear, Mangoli does random force smash." Actually, multiple top players have said this, and I'm seeing some Falco force smashes.
Wait,
right
we
here.
can't leak here?
Who was that fat? Shot that fat.
I do feel like of the top characters, Falco gets away with it the most.
Yeah. That move is fucking amazing.
Shout out to Zach, yo.
Puff does a lot of random forward smashes.
Oh, what a tug.
Yeah, Puffs is ridiculously strong.
I mean, the knockback growth on that move is insane. It's like a horizontal Fox F smash, or up smash.
You
That's
use a
a
term
really
I've
good
never
way of
heard,
putting it.
knockback growth.
Yeah, so there's base knockback, so
Oh, wait, this is a
BKB,
real thing. You didn't make
there's
that up.
knockback growth, which is how the move translates as percent goes up,
I see.
right?
Wait,
so
whoa, I missed. Wait. Okay,
I know
my
that
bad.
the
The
example
higher the
everyone always-
percent, the more go.
yeah,
So at 0,
bigger
it doesn't look that impressive.
bigger
At low
number,
percent,
better knockback.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it does, it'll hit you at 30, and it does. It's not that strong, but then
Yeah.
all of it. So you don't really think of it as a kill move the way.
Yeah, so
Like knee, it's obvious.
yeah. Oh, that would have
So you're telling me Falco's got robotic legs?
Oh!
Robotic legs. Oh my
no,
god.
dude.
Sad game 4 for Stiv.
Yeah, this is tough.
Not for me. I'm gonna clean one. I'm biased.
I'm a little biased. I'm actually staying with Kalindy this weekend.
All right, let's go.
All right, no force stock. I thought he was going to walk it off for a
You
second.
walk it off.
Yeah. Get my one and go.
I'm in my head right now. I remember when I played, and it was like, I was at this point, I was like, it's over.
Yeah.
I was going to losers.
I'm not doing this shit.
The road's going to be so long. I drove so far to get here.
Oh.
Isn't it kind of fucked as a Puff player because you're like, man, I can't rest anymore? What's that like?
I mean, the whole thing. Look, I'm retired, so I'm washed.
Yeah.
So I don't have to deal with that.
I can't imagine if I'm down 1 stock to 3 and I'm just like, and I got to do it without shine spiking.
Can't go for it.
I can't go
Well, you
for
can't
it.
shut
They'll
back
kill
anyway.
me.
Everyone snaps nowadays.
But you know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
lose
yeah,
access
yeah,
to
yeah.
one of your whole
Yeah,
kill
yeah,
moves,
yeah,
right?
that's
That's got to be, I don't
We'll
know.
go to In-N-Out. What's up?
In and out.